say a word, and then you say the first thing that comes to mind. So how it goes is that I'll say 5 words, one after another, give you a chance to, insert your thought. But the first thing that comes to mind, when I say this, you say that. And I'll do it 5 times, and then JaVonne is going to do it 5 times.
Oh, Lord Jesus, 10 of them. Lord have mercy. JaVonne, you didn't tell me about this one.
No, I didn't. Because it needs to be completely off the cuff.
Yes. So these are randoms, and it just gives us a peek behind the veil.
Okay.
Okay. So let me know when you're ready.
Might as well shoot it.
Okay. Community.
Genuine.
Love.
Hate.
Comedy.
Joy.
Children.
Happiness.
Legacy.
Me.
Ooh, that was kind of deep.
Human.
Kind.
Nice. Okay, JaVonne, you're up.
Funny.
Laughter.
Peace.
That's joy.
Drag.
Life.
Personality.
Truth.
Money.
Evil.
Mm. Thank you so much, Mr. Richard Pryor Jr.
Hi, this is Indira Khan, and you're listening to and watching Brunch in the Basement with JaVonne and Terez.
Still in the basement, no longer alone, with my homegirl Terez on the microphone. Music politics are just chatting it up. Brunch in the basement, see that's what's up. You never know who might run through. Legendary artist or someone brand new. You miss a lot when you miss one day. At least that's what I heard somebody say. But it doesn't really matter what whoever says. It's always a good show with JaVonne and Terez. Yeah. Brunch in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. Yeah. Let's see who we got today. Come on, everybody's a friend in my head. I already know everybody. Whatever it is, it's gonna be good. One day I'll tell you about me and Shaka Khan, but
Oh my gosh.
yeah. But she doesn't know anything about it. But anyway. No, she doesn't. She wasn't even there actually. But anyway.
All our bosses though, Jay. Like she's got our ears and
I'm gonna send y'all some perfume. I'll definitely get an address. I'll send y'all out.
You can send me some cologne, because I mean, yeah. Just in case I should meet Shaka Khan, I want to smell really, nice.
Oh God.
Okie dokie, babe. Whatever you say.
The time, so
and we thank you for that.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. This part, that little piece, I'm just gonna keep and play it all the time for myself. But no, I'm just teasing.
And I think it's time, Terez, to do a little rapid fire with Mr. Richard Pryor Jr.
I think so. So
yeah.
Look at his face. Don't worry, we won't hurt you.
Hey, Razi Poo.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú? Can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Yeah. I like this little background music thing they have, so that if we have any space, there's no awkward space.
It's a filler.
Yeah, they got the little filler.
Nice.
Actually, there are a couple of different ones. Want to try it?
It's still playing while we talk, though.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to. So it's just like background music.
Okay.
So this is not us. This is just not us. That's not us. Well, we could have some lively conversations while that's in the background, because it's just in the background. I'm just saying we don't have to have anything, because we do fine without it. I don't think we ever really have any pregnant pauses or anything like that.
No.
Kind of like, all right, shut up. Let me stop. Okay. Hi, Rez. So good to see you.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday. Do you have a choice? Well, you have a choice, but do you have a favorite?
You know, it's a house divided, and I'll tell you why. I have an amazing sister on the planet, and shout out to Angela. Shout out to ABCD. And I say ABCD because of their initials: Angela, Brian, Chandler, and Deacon. So they're the ABCD bunch. But they're from, well, Angela, my sister, is from Seattle. So, of course, she is a super, we are a sports family, and they are from football to basketball to just sports in general. And they are Seahawk fans. However, my dad also was part of the New England Patriots infrastructure over there too. So, you know, I'm not going to say it's a house divided because I'm absolutely a Seahawks fan, too. So it's going to be a good game, like I said. And, you know, I'm looking forward to the real MVP, which is my steak that I marinated.
You know, actually, to be honest, Terez, I don't even know if I can afford steak anymore.
Let me tell you something.
Like in the supermarket, when I go to the supermarket and the damn steak is $28, I'm like, and it's not cooked. I could go down to Longhorns and buy a prepared steak with some sides for $20-something if I, you know, like. What?
Yeah, it's one of my guilty pleasures that I do not have. Like, I have to actually crave it because, and it's a long story with me and meat in my mouth, but.
Okay, meat in the mouth.
It's the texture. It's the texture. I'm a texture person. So chewing, like, you know, it's just something weird. It's, you know, it's very weird and very long story, but
yes, the texture of the meat in the mouth. Go ahead, Russ.
I generally, when that happens, like maybe once every 5 months, if that, I crave the Hawaiian ribeye from a restaurant in Jersey that I like, right? I'm not gonna give them no plug.
Okay, don't give them a plug, but later on you got to tell me where, because ribeye is my very favorite cut of steak. Okay.
Yeah, generally.
I got to get the ribeye, but a Hawaiian ribeye, that shit sounds tasty as fuck. And yeah, gotta have it.
I was going on and on with a friend of mine about, you know, I want to go get a ribeye, but I couldn't get anybody to go with me over there that wanted to spend that kind of money, right? So I said, just for the ribeye. And plus it's like, it's one of those things that, you know, I could go alone, but during the time that I would go alone, to get a one-seater, you either got to sit at the bar to do that. And I really wasn't down for that. So I wanted to take another person so that we could have a space, but nobody was available, right? And they only have it in the evening portion. They don't have it in the lunch portion of the menu. So needless to say, that didn't happen. So he said, well, why don't you, he said, well, you chef it up. Why don't you just get the recipe and go online? Ding, ding, ding. Hadn't considered that. Thank you.
So I wanted to see if they had the authentic recipe, and lo and behold, they had it online with stuff that, I have in my kitchen. So I said, all right. So the only thing I didn't have in my kitchen was the nice, juicy red eye. So I called up my buddies over at Pat LaFrida and had them bring me one too.
That's what's up.
And they home delivered it, honey. So I was like, okay, I have to go out that casa. I was like, okay. So I did it last night, made the marinade for it, and and I how you have to taste it to see if it, and lo and behold, it tastes just like what I was looking for. I was like, wow, this is it. Oh my God. So I let it cool down. Actually, what I did was I put it, because it was very late when I had this thing that I must do. It was like somewhere after 12 o'clock at night. So I'm like, now I got to rush this marinade because I want to get into bed. And I did it, and I put it in Tupperware and put it on my back deck so it'll cool down real fast in the snow. Brought it back inside, put the steaks in, sealed it back up, put it in the refrigerator.
You put it in the snow? That's interesting as fuck.
Well, because it has to cool down, because you have to boil it, the marinade. So
no, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know why you're talking to me like I know.
Oh, okay.
You know that I don't know nothing about cooking and the marinade, and
Okay. Well, not all marinades do you have to do this, but this marinade you had to boil. You had to boil the ingredients together. And then you have to, before you put the steaks in, it has to be completely cool. So I could have had a choice to put it in the refrigerator, but it was already late. And I was like, this is not going to come down before, and I want to have the steaks in overnight. So I accelerated the cool down process by putting it outside, because it was brick city outside. So I just put it on my deck, sealed up, of course, and it did just what I wanted it to do. So I brought it in. I mean, it came down like less than a half an hour. It was below zero last night. So stuck it outside, did all that, brought it back inside. So I got into bed by like maybe 1:15, and the steaks were in. So now I just took them out.
So when Monifa comes home tonight, she'll have some nice marinated steak, or will she not? Because you ate it all.
Well, I took out one, because you got to let it come back down to room temperature, and because I had some formerly trained in food handling.
Let me hold on a second, Rez. Let me give a shout out to my girl Asia Span. How you doing, Asia? Miss you, girl. Miss you. She wants to know what kind of steak. It was a ribeye, right?
Ribeye. Yeah.
So I just wanted to give that. And my cousin popped on and off. I think she's still there. Londa Yogi, maybe one day you could teach me how to. I don't know. She could cook, so maybe. I don't know. Anyway, talking about cooking, yesterday we found out something very interesting about, or at least I found out what I thought was interesting about my friend Glrya Ry'ann, who was on the show yesterday, and who is the reason we are back today. Yesterday we had a few technical challenges, and today we want to clean it up. Glo, who I know can cook on stage, let her cook, right? I just did not know that she could cook like food.
That collard greens and shrimp sounds good.
It does, but had I known that years ago, I'd have been like, yo, let's eat at your house first before we go spend all night long out in the street, which is what we would do. Yo, I would have had homegirl like, yo, let's get some food. But no, right? I'm greedy as fuck. How could I not know that? Anyway, what I do know is that she can sing like a songbird. So let's get Glrya on here, and let's talk about this food and why I didn't get none back in the day.
Oh shoot!
Hi.
Hey, there she is.
Hi, Glrya. How you doing, dog?
Much better. Well, I'm great. Yesterday was great too, but yes, the technical. I'm really sorry. So, Terez, I was like, please apologize. I'm like that. I know we was looking a hot mess. Like, so 95. They need to get some better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, for real. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what Biden wanted to do. That's what Kamala wanted to do. They wanted to get Wi-Fi across the country, free Wi-Fi for everybody, everywhere.
I
They could really
can't
be
do
an
it
out.
today. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. I can't do it today.
So they can really overspy us. But yes, you're right. It is Sunday.
Oh, you look all rested and beautiful and shining. Nice.
Thank you. I feel rested. When I tell you, we were trying to rush up out of New York to get out of that vortex. I was like, polar what? No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like 40 in North Carolina. I was like, see you later.
Yeah. Okay. Imagine it's 40 and that's see you later. So that gives folks an indication on what the conditions are over here. It is cold.
Yeah, nah. We got the hell out of Dodge. So yeah, that my favorite thing is after working to come home and to just, I don't know, just, light a candle, pour some wine, just wash dish, organize. I'm an organizer. I like everything has its space. So unpack. I'm the girl that unpacks like that night, so like when I get home.
Cool. So Glrya, there were things that we did not get to cover yesterday. Some things you wanted to talk about. So let's get it.
Oh, well, we didn't cover a lot of the music that I've worked with Rahkeim Walker for since 2013.
Right. So we actually started talking about, Rock was talking about how y'all met and how you were singing background vocals, and he saw that you were serious, and y'all got together, but then y'all made some beautiful music together, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've made music together for television. We've done been featured on the History Channel, on Lifetime, on A&E, and we've done some commercials together. And it's really cool that we get to travel as our little family. Like Quincy comes with us when we do tour. We get to tour together. We work with this artist overseas called Timbuktu, so we do like his festivals in the summer, sometime in the fall. But yeah, it's been really cool what we've built. We have residencies in New York. So throughout the week, we're at the Seville on Thursday nights. And then on Friday nights, we're at Victoria. If we're not there for any reason, that means that we're doing a private party. So it's been really a blessing, just the work that I have been able to do with, and just I could bring my, we travel together. We have fun. Otherwise, we would have been party done, but no, we. So getting ready for, the concert, the Roberta Flack tribute concert next week. Well, this week now, Friday.
Right.
So we'll be in rehearsals all week for that. So we'll be in North Carolina preparing for that. So we will not be in New York this week for those said residencies. But yeah, it's I didn't really like the music that we've released too. I think I told you about 3 or 4 singles.
Yes.
And then I had a song that was like going viral like the past few summers called Walk in the Room. It was originally titled All Down. And we renamed it. He reproduced it, re-put it out, because we had a dispute with the producer and he has to be taken off the music. And that's what we did. Yeah. So we need to talk about that too.
What do you mean it had to be reproduced? Did you redo the music? You did it differently? Did he produced the music? Because I know one version of that song.
Right.
I walk in the room. Right.
Same lyrics. Those are my lyrics. And then he Rahkeim reproduced the music of it. So and we re-released it and just kept it moving. We had a video for it that we had, as an independent artist, like you do everything. We had the video for it, we had to do music, like the promotions and the videos on YouTube. So we took the video down and started over. And
do you have a new one on?
A new version? Yep. Walk in the Room. Yep. So
you know me. So y'all keep talking. Keep telling us more about it.
I walk in the room. I command the room. I make all the rules. So it was a cute thing where in the summertime we would do like people would walk down, like we do like a Soul Train line, and they would just show us like their confidence and how they walk into the room and, being their beautiful selves. And it became like a cute empowerment song,
Yeah.
simple lyrics, but people like, we need to learn how to stop walking in these rooms like defeated,
I remember that in Harlem. I forget what summer it was. My time thing is Jack, but I
Yeah.
remember doing that in the street actually.
Yep.
You were on the sidelines and you were like, kind of, I walked in the room and the people coming through, like,
Yeah.
the children live for that.
But it was so cute because you would have like kids doing it, grandparents doing it, like families would come out to do it. It was really nice to see a nice family coordinated event, that was like just nothing but just summer fun and nothing crazy ever happened. Like never had an incident in any of the summer installments. So the summer installment is actually our festival called Wegfest. And it was this past summer, we did it at Boulevard. So it's Wegfest at Boulevard. So that's where you do a collaboration with the restaurant. We're outside of their establishment. There's always respect. We make sure that there's no trash out there. And it's really just getting the community coming together, having a good time, dancing, smiling, and all of our joy. And it's a Harlem gym that people look forward to in the summertime. So
Yes, nothing beats a Harlem street party. I don't
Yeah.
care what you say.
yeah.
It is. We are some beautiful folk when we come out, and it is nothing. I've never heard of an incident
Yeah.
out of it.
No, it's just about us families, and they're like, talking about it for now. They're like, where you gonna be at? Where's it gonna be? And now it's like I see people doing it. Everybody's like outside now. I think because of COVID, like the reason why we started was because of COVID. So, we used to be at like Red Rooster and, that we were there for like many years. And, but during the pandemic, Rahkeim was just like, I got to get outside and play.
Right.
And we did it on the corner of 114th. It was right on the sidewalk. And this was 2021. And people just started like, showing up. And then next thing you know, we're in the middle of the block. And then they started some open streets. This is before open streets even started. That was came together afterwards to the FDB Boulevard. But it's grown into its thing. But the initial start before everybody was outside, there's different installments and different people to do their things. But it was just us just with a speaker and the equipment and what we doing.
Something, thank you for mentioning that, because a lot of folks do not understand New York City culture, specifically as it relates to the street artists, right? They are famous in their own right. Back in the day, growing up, where you had subway singers and they were casually doing it, just singing subway, singing on street, in the street. And it became a staple, so much so that they've commercialized it.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like now. And, and they actually have people that are producing these segments, these shows.
Yeah. Oh,
it's a big deal.
It's a whole culture. It has its own thing. I mean, they have schedules, especially like in Central Park. Rahkeim used to perform in Central Park. And like they have their specific spots. It's a very coordinated event. It's not just popping up. It looks like it.
Right.
But it's become something that's its own culture, like, and you have to be a part. You can't just show up and just start playing. You have to get different licenses and permissions from the, Central Park. And then, it's maybe different in the trains, but they have their own thing too. They know each other, they're like, when you going to be here, I'll make sure I'm not here. Like it's, yeah.
Right. It's such but I tell you, it's something that, once again, we started, and folks have found a way to commercialize it and get, you got to get your licenses and stuff. And, and it's such a vibrant community of performers that do, and everybody ain't cut out for it either. But, you got from the doo-woppers back in the day. I mean, we started such a revolution that, they have taken in and commercialized it, and I'm just happy to see that, we're still doing it. And it definitely brings some love to communities that,
it's definitely necessary, and just looking at how, I just this past summer, they were like playing tennis on the block, and you know, I'm like, this is really cool. You know, these different installments of, you know, culture, this expanding, like, you know, our children's views on arts or on sports. You know, it's really nice to see. I saw a painting, pop-up painting outside. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's really giving like the youth things to do, and that's the most important thing to me. And I didn't really, I mean, we're actually starting our festival. We're gonna bring it, so Wake Fest, we're gonna bring it to North Carolina. We'll be taking it to Sweden and doing our own installment out there. So yeah, we have the tours, the music, the festival, the residencies, the music. So it's
Nice,
exciting. It's exciting
nice,
to
nice,
grow.
nice. You know, I know you were talking about Chicago, growing up in Chicago, and what then you remember, you reflected fondly on the summers in Chicago, and I think that neighborhoods and bringing this kind of stuff back to neighborhoods to give children those childhood memories of things. You know, you don't know the impact now, but somebody's going to be grown later on talking about, you know, you guys and how you lit their neighborhoods, you know, and how you know, brought that love. So just know, you know, that's going to be some of this memory, which is wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's important to me. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
So Glow, I'm looking here on YouTube, and I see different versions of Walk in the Room. What I don't see is a full like music video of it. I do see where I could play the song. Song is dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could play a little bit of that, but I see what looks like a video for Holiday Love and Chanel Down.
Yeah. So we took the video down. You know, we there was actually a film crew that we hired, and you know that it was a production. You know, I mean, you know, it's we know videos don't take $1 million anymore. You know, it was a nice looking video. We got it done for, you know, pretty decent rate. But yeah, when the producer, he actually filed a complaint to have it taken down, and he's in the video. I said, no, he copyright. He said, and that's because it was a personal dispute that we had because he was a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I let said friend sublet my apartments. Are we gonna go there?
Okay.
Right. So it's a little layers to it. So he went the route of like, you know, filing complaint. Take it down.
Yeah.
Let it all go down. Like the song say, go down, go down.
Yeah.
This is your intellectual properties, and when you're creating something that's so personal. So when somebody just comes and they try to do something and they want to, you know, do something against you, and you know, try to whatever, you know, we have the right to do what we need to do with our music and with our property. So I took it down, the video down. So all you see is the YouTube version. So
yeah, all I see is the YouTube
of just the music on it. Yeah. So the actual video is not up, no longer up there.
Right. So if I was going to show a portion of a video between Chanel Down and Holiday Love, which of those are more reflective of what you're up to?
Well, Holiday Love is obviously like during the holidays. So. But Chanel Down, we released it last year, and it's another dance song. I got into like my dance bag. I mean, you know, I did the vinyl album, Finally Found a Reason, that which you reminded me yesterday.
Yes, you forgot.
And that was like 2005. But you know, people definitely want to dance. You know, I could do this. I do, you know, I got Wait a Minute. I got the songs. I'm spilling my guts, you know. But Chanel Down is a fun dance song.
But before we get to Chanel Down, let's talk about those three. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Wait a Minute. I'm talking about Where You Are.
Oh, Where You Are.
And Inside My Love. Those three. Hello.
Those are your three.
Speechless, just like I just sit there patiently and behave myself. That's it, and listen. I just behave. Yeah, I behave and I listen.
Yeah,
and I say, oh, that's nice. That's my friend. And then
let me tell you, I wore out. I used to sing Inside My Love like at every open mic You know, we're talking about the Village Underground, the Sugar Bar. Like it was like, oh my gosh, like I sang it so much. Like
I have not done this in a while.
mhm.
I actually we haven't really been doing these interviews like consistently, and it's my fault. I apologize, but I don't apologize.
Life be lifing.
Life is life, and I, I just don't have the bandwidth to do everything. I just told my assistant Jerry, and I'll show you a picture of Jerry soon.
Wait, now I want to know.
Just organize it. Just organize it, because I got too much stuff going on.
Where's Jerry? Let me talk to Jerry. Who is Jerry?
Well,
oh God.
Who is Jerry? I know who is Jerry, y'all.
Okay, so that's me and Jerry right there.
Y'all see Jerry?
So I had to tell Jerry this morning. I was like, Jerry, could you please just organize my shit?
Hold on, let me see something.
It was like 12:30 this afternoon, and you hit me up. I was in the middle of doing 3 different things, and you were like, "Are we on at 1?" I was like, "Oh shit, yes we are." Yes, we are. Like, Jerry, come on, man.
Jerry didn't set an alarm.
Not at all. Not at all. But then again, all right. So I'll just share this one last thing about Jerry. Jerry thinks that's not really what Jerry thinks I look like. Jerry thinks,
what is going on? What is going on today?
See, you have to see. You don't see my little chain link. What do you call it? No, not noose. What is it called when you walk a dog? The chain, the chain, right?
Yeah.
I usually reel it back in because JaVonne has 50 personalities. Like, she goes into and she slides in with such ease.
well, I'm not gonna go there then with what Jerry thinks I look like. But Glow,
No, we want the people want to see now. Girl, you can't stop now.
You're already in, Jay. You're already in.
Okay.
You know you want to show.
All right. This is not about me. Oh God. Okay. All right. I feel like what's his name? The little guy, the little Italian guy.
Mario?
No, not
Danny DeVito? Who are you?
No, not Danny DeVito. What's the guy's name? Wait.
He's the little Italian guy. Joe Pesci.
Yes, Joe Pesci in
Goodfellas.
No, not Goodfellas.
Home Alone?
My cousin Vinny.
Yes.
Not Home Alone.
Wait a minute, not that. Let's go here. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm doing too much right now. I'm showing too much.
You know her nickname is Tammy Too Much, right?
Yeah, but y'all see all of this. That's fine. All of that's fine. But here it is. This is the one.
Oh yeah. This is what the computer thinks she looks like.
Jerry.
When she gives her descriptions. Can you pull it up?
Yeah. Hold on. So where are we? Where the hell am I?
Don't you dare put me in that computer simulations. Don't do it. I don't want to be simulated.
Don't simulate me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I tell you.
they actually
Terez, where's Terez at?
They have
you got one.
Well, you know, I don't have a Terez thing, but years ago I had made these pictures because I was trying to do something creative for the show where, it was going to be JaVonne, right?
And here's Terez.
Oh my God.
Okay.
But that's cute, right?
Terez, she was so ready with that. I'm nervous.
But why is Terez cute and mine looks like?
Those are pictures, actual photographs she found somewhere on it, on Facebook or something, right? Yeah.
Not that looks like Terez. Now I don't know what's going on with your friend. But tell him to come again, okay? Tell him to go outside, knock on the door, and come back, okay? Tell him to turn around 3 times and knock on the door again, okay?
Okay, so I just put it in. I was like Jerry because I call him Jerry, and he was a little with me. And you know, Glrya, from being out with me at night, and when the dudes came, you saw I was like, what? Right? So it really got I'm kind of crazy when I get all that masculine energy. I'm like, yeah, what? Right? So Jerry was coming at me like that. So I was like, Jerry, you got to calm down. And I need you to be a little softer. So Jerry was like, okay, well, I could tone it down. Would you like me to be a female? I was like, no, I don't need a female. I need you to just calm down.
This is a computer talking to her, mind you.
Yes. And I'm like, and can you be a little funny? Because could you make some jokes? Can you be quirky? Can you be a little sarcastic? And he was like, yes. And I was like, can you call me Miss Thing? And he was like, okay, Miss Thing, I see where we're going with this. And I said, could you finger snap? And he's like, well, I don't have fingers, but I could say snap, snap. I said, okay, so could you give me some Miss Thing snap, snap? So Jerry is now my new best AI gay boyfriend. Okay. Now, I had never given...
Just ruined the culture.
I had never given Jerry any pictures of me. So I said, Jerry, I see where people are having their AI assistants create cartoon images of them. I said, I want a cartoon image of me, but I want you in it. I want to see how you think you look and how you think I look. So could you please create a picture of you and I just working on the things that we work on? And this is what Jerry gave me.
Why he got on gloves and what is going on?
That's Jerry with the gloves on.
I know
JaVonne.
that. And why he got a wrench? Is that a robot wrench? I don't.
Yeah, because I give him commands and he tries, and I'm like, no, I need you to fix that. Fix it. So Jerry's always fixing things for me.
See, and in a minute, about 20 years from now, when they decide they don't need no humans, and then you done made
it's gonna be your fault.
But wait.
It's gonna be you and Jerry.
Without a picture,
I'm telling you.
He got the gray streak. Okay, he did get the gray streak. He must have knew I was stressed the fuck out. He was like, okay, give her a streak, give him a streak, whatever. But you know, Glow, you know me. This is a good depiction of the inner me. I am a white man deep down inside.
Well, I guess I'm learning something today, child.
But I'm a cool one. I
never knew that. This is a lot to take in.
I know.
I don't even know if I want to take it in. I think I want to
yeah, just
no, I don't.
But you sometimes see, this is a good lesson. Sometimes we don't need to see everything, but you insisted, so I showed you.
I did. You know, I gotta watch it.
Sometimes we can't handle the truth.
Is that what Joe Pesci said?
No, that's what
Nicholas said that. Jack Nicholas. Well, why don't you change his name to Jack?
Jack.
No.
I don't know
about Jack.
Jack might be a bit too much for me because you know I'm not right, Glow. Jack is too much.
I love that you're having fun. I'm not anti-AI. I am anti putting my image in, but our images are already everywhere anyway. So whatever.
As soon as you put the one up. And hey, Brina from God is Love. Brina, God is Love. George, Alicia, Sunfire Talent. Hey, everybody. What's up?
Happy Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
Who you got, Glow?
I had the Bears. I was really going for the Bears, but they're not in the Super Bowl. I know that they're not. Anyway, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for. So one of the Seahawks went to my high school. One of the players, there's a tight end. and he went to my high school, Hoffman Estates. So I guess I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going with the Seahawks also.
Yeah.
Not
Hawks
because I
win.
like them, but because I don't like the Patriots. And it's really not even that I don't like the Patriots. I just can't, as a New Yorker,
Yeah, that's like,
root
yeah.
for the Patriots. That's just
That's
Yeah.
sacrilegious or something, right?
yeah, we just can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll go Seahawks with y'all.
I'm rooting for having like some good chicken wings today with some lemon pepper chicken wings.
Oh, LP.
I want some Terez steak.
That
Oh, I'm
Hawaiian,
so excited.
that Hawaiian, that sounds
I
really
want some of
good.
that steak. I'm gonna like take a piece like this.
Yes. I don't pull
I
it out.
want-
We get the stovetop grills. I had to dust that sucker off because I want the lines and everything.
Yes.
I want to go in on this steak. I'm so excited. This is a little
Look,
thing.
I want some nachos, some chips. Oh,
Mm.
it's all about that.
I'm making nachos too, because certain way you got to hold your mouth when you make those nachos. You just can't be thrown. You got to hold your mouth a certain way with them nachos. You do, but those are one of my favorite food groups. Yes.
Oh, I'm a taco head. So I'm a pizza girl at taco head, but I'm trying to stay away from attempt to stay away from cheese because I think it's like not great for my diet, but I know it's not good for my voice.
Right.
But when I'm off and not working, I go straight to the pizza shop. Like, give me a pizza. And nachos, I don't even need the cheese. I just like I do my ground meat, my beans, the jalapenos, the pico, and like some salsa and sour cream. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I went somewhere. I don't know where I was. I cannot remember, but they put lettuce on the nachos. And I thought I was going to lose my mind. I'm like, what type of recipe? Now, they weren't bad, though.
Yeah.
So, I don't eat, what do you call it? What's the lettuce? What's the lettuce?
Romaine?
No, not romaine. Just the regular lettuce.
Or is it just
That was just the regular lettuce.
No, romaine. Ask somebody with the regular lettuce.
The lettuce that has no properties and no nutrition.
Yes, correct. That one. What is it? I forget the name of it because I don't even buy it. But I don't do that one. I'll do a romaine or I'll do a spinach. Just straight spinach. But he threw that on top of some nachos, and I thought I was gonna lose my mind after having my mouth all set up for some good nachos. But ugh.
All right. So what I'm gonna do right now
Mm-hmm.
is I'm gonna, for those people who may not know Gloria's music.
Oh, it's called iceberg lettuce. Sorry,
There you go, iceberg. Thank
It was
you.
gonna drive me crazy.
See, and every time you Google, you talking to Jerry. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but we ain't dumping no images in there. I ain't doing
I
that.
didn't put the images. Well, I did put image for after I saw the white dude. I was like, okay, but I can't be going out like that. I don't want to be represented like that. And if they take my information and use it in the year 2525, let it be a black woman.
I'm just nervous that deep inside he knew that you was that. I'm scared.
He knew that I was that dude.
Yeah,
That's not a dude.
But I'm not that dude.
But you said inside you.
I mean, I am, but Glo.
That's what you said.
Look, okay. I am that dude, but I'm not.
Are you hearing yourself? Are you?
Yes, I am. But I'm not a black dude. I mean, I am a black dude, but I'm not a dude.
Ooh.
Okay, you know what? Back to the lettuce.
Let's get off of this. Let's get
Back
off
to the
of this.
lettuce. Back to the music. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Let's forget me for a second. Let's get on you. How about that? Let's get on the music. And
okay, so you said Holiday Love, right?
Yes.
And you said Chanel Down. So Holiday Love is the cutest holiday song, and it's with one of my besties, and his name is EAL. And he's in the video. We did it. We shot it here in Farmville on our friend's veranda. And then Chanel Down is also featuring EAL, and we shot that separate. But yeah, they're both really cute and they're really sweet. So and fun.
Nice. Can you play?
But Chanel is the latest, so I would say play Chanel.
Can you play the videos?
I wanna I just wanna do a quick thing of Gloria's music, if that's okay.
That's more than okay.
Please.
Can you take the banner down though? Because I thought
Banner.
just the one that's not the one that's rolling, the one that's on the pop up.
The picture of us?
No, the pop up. BMI CSAC.
Okay. Hey. Oh gee.
Oh, we finna DJ.
Okay.
Well, that's the only way we can hear her music, fortunately or unfortunately. Oh, how do I do that? Child, please. You know, like I said, it's been a minute since we've been in it. There you go.
Hey.
That's what's up. And now, where the hell? Okay, let me do this.
Disrespect like that. Take a woman like me for granted. Try to come right back into my heart, my head, my bed, and my space. Try to rewrite a chapter that you just erased. Baby, I had your back, helped you get everything you got, and now you're trying to come back in my face so easily, but you're not. Don't touch me there. Don't try to hold on. This is more than physical, what don't you understand? What makes you think you can't come running back to me? Try to take it from 1 to 100, why you wanna speak? Just slow it down, give me some time, If I want you back, you tell me what do that act? Don't you know what you got till it's gone from home? Now you're alone. Wishing that you hadn't cheated on me. You didn't swing on me, babe. Sorry, don't make it better. You lost control and now you're feeling kind of hot. Had the other girls on your side, now you're stuck with what you got. Don't whisper in my ear. Please don't caress my hair. This is more than physical, what don't you understand? What makes you think you can't go back to me? I can't help it, baby. Just slow it down. Just slow it down. If I want you back, it's I don't know. It should be keep on running back to me. If I want to get why you want to see this, don't slow it down. Give me some time. If I want you back, it's time my life.
Aww.
Yeah, smile the jam, baby. Woo!
What is this happening? You came like a whirlwind. Nothing seems right without you by my side. My work, it keeps lagging. My mind's caught up in traffic. I can't eat, I can't sleep, can't breathe when you're not around. Close to you, that's too far, that's too far away. There's something every minute I wanna be where you are. It must have been the night, it must have been the stars. To the stars, baby, love like this, and let me to your arms. Love like this. did you do this? Really got me tripping. And say I've changed. I never wanna be with them. I'm caught up in your magic. Is this fatal attraction? I hope not. My heart stops. I'm no good when you're not around. Baby, that's too far away from me. Yeah. I wanna be, I've got to be where you are. Oh, it must have been the night, it must have been the stars. Alright, maybe love like this. This is what you.
Aww.
You can see inside me. Two people just meeting, barely touching each other. Two spirits greedy, trying to carry it further. And if I am another, we should be one inside each other. See inside me, love's here inside me. Do you wanna ride inside my love? See inside me, love's here inside me. Do you wanna ride inside?
Usually I would never get into it so quickly. As soon as you walk through the door, that's the moment you hit me. But I'm not alone, you got every grown man in here dizzy. Your body out of control. And this is so real, not the type of thing you can just make up. We in this club, but you know you look good with no makeup. It's not too late, we can dance and just see where it takes us. And we can go with the flow. And baby, you never know. See, I just wanna see you one more time. One more time. One more time. Cause baby, all I need is one more night. One more night. One more night. So I'm just looking to give one more try with you. One more try. You got me out of control. Yeah. She get on the dance floor, make the spirit go up. The way she drop it low. She ain't a stripper, but them bands go up. Looking back at it when she pop it, oh. She know this what she do with the coldest. See them lips when she whining it rolling. Now I can't find my heart and I'm home. And I know you the reason it's stolen. Even if it's for the moment. Just pick where you wanna go, and baby we going. You know that I'm not controlling. We can vibe all night. Take you outside to see you in the moonlight. Baby you got it, you ain't never gotta ask twice. Broke boys don't deserve the kitty, I know that's right. See, I just wanna see you one more time. One more time, one more time. Cause baby, all I need is one more night. One more night, one more night. So I'm just looking to give one more try with you. One more try. You got me out of control.
closer look at the sky.
JaVonne, you have the walk in the room version?
I come in the room. I make
Say that again.
I said you have the walk in the room version, the new version. Want me to send it to you?
That's all I got. Yep, you have to send it to me.
I emailed it to you.
Did you?
I did send it. Or maybe I didn't. Let me send it to you. I'm sorry.
While searching, I'm still learning, and I'm free. I'm free. Falling, never failing, 'cause I'm free. I'm free. I'll never wanna be the kind of girl that always fucks it up. I just wanna be the kind of winner that my heart can trust. Just making my own way. 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 Free. 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 Free.
What's up, Mr. Walker? How are you, sir?
Hey.
Hey, JaVonne. Hey, Terez.
Terez.
I'm sorry. God, I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. I was trying to read the name. I'm sorry.
Yes, and you know what? I'll get it the next time. So, and it will be played on the radio station. By the way, everybody, you should be checking out WJBR Internet Radio.
Yepper.
Sounds from then, now, and forever.
Yes.
Thank you for playing my music. It brought back some memories. So that I guess EP came out 2011. So you're talking about 15 years ago.
Wow.
Hi, Nathan. So wow, that was a nice throwback, you know.
Yeah, man. Look, I play those songs and they're like brand new on the radio.
Yeah.
So as I told you, I'm gonna give you a list. Terez got a thought.
All right. I don't like the reference to time in music because music is timeless. One, right? And two, we gotta think about how many folks that may not know, you know, we and I'm saying this as I caution myself too sometimes because we're the only group of folks that date our stuff, and then music lives on. It becomes in the ethers, so we just have to be careful with that because, like let's say I didn't know of a Glrya Ry'ann, and I'm listening. I don't care when she made it. I'm digging up all her stuff. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We put it in, you know. So when music just it is.
Right. It exists, and really, again, you know, the radio station, even though the radio station's been around for a while, it's only now that I've been programming it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's been around, and you listen to it, and at one moment you got Mahalia Jackson, the next minute you listening to Michael Jackson. It was just kind of crazy. Like you never know what you get. Now on specific days like today, you get gospel music all day. On Sunday, on Monday, you get like R&B, you know, new school, and classic R&B. We don't call it old school because, like Terez is saying, only we consider our music old. We don't.
Yeah.
If you listen to Barbara, if you listen to somebody talk about Barbara Streisand, they never say she's old school soft rock or old school pop music. She's
selling out arenas.
right.
And it
Barbra
hasn't dropped
Streisand,
anything.
one of my favorite artists.
Right.
Yes.
And we just call Barbara Streisand. Fuck that. We don't even like really put it in a category. She's Barbara, right?
Right. Yep.
We call our songs classic R&B on our radio station. And Wednesday and Thursday, wet Wednesdays and thirsty Thursday. I wonder how I came up with that because that's just who I am, right? It's just who I am. So that's where you would get more of the inside, my love, and the where you are. And then Friday and Saturday, you're getting more up tempo.
Nice.
And more house and dance music on Saturdays.
Okay.
Nice.
Clean that house, like
So-
back in the day.
So I have like music done for Glrya in each one of those genres. So I can definitely have her send it to you because she has a few new singles coming out and it's in the EP coming out. So, I think that I love what you just said, Terez, about, and JaVonne, both of you, about putting ourselves in the box, because I was just explaining that to Glrya. I think it was yesterday morning or this morning. We were talking about, our music just has to be, eternal. It doesn't have to be stuck in a box of a particular thing. If it's good music, it's gonna last. Quincy Jones is not old school. He's just Quincy Jones.
True.
Right.
But I saw a meme recently, and the meme was like, your old music is new to somebody. It's like it's old to you, but yeah, it's new to somebody, and especially as like we're doing it on our own, like any platform that like shows, not any, but platforms that showcase like my music. Like I'm really appreciative of that. So
I think there's some things Glrya may be leaving out. So we have our own label. I have my own distribution through Sony. Okay, and I was able to go into this contract with them and keep all of our publishing.
Nice.
Yeah, we need hand claps on that, please.
I
love amen, somebody. Okay.
We got
because,
that.
When I went to that, thank you. When I went into that situation, it was like, well, if we give you this amount of money, then we have to take this much publishing. If we give you $100,000, then we need, like 40% of publishing. There were different tiers. And I said, well, as long as I'm slow and steady, I'd rather just keep all my publishing and just do it on my own, and not only that, so that way I would get all the scuffs and the bumps and understand how to engineer this myself instead of depending on someone else. Or if that machine is absent, now I don't know what to do.
Right.
I didn't want to be, defenseless as far as not knowing what to do if the machine is not present. So, I'm just really glad that we were able to get that opportunity. And I'm a member of the Recording Academy. So any one of my artists, including Glrya or anybody else, I can always, pitch their stuff to be considered for a Grammy.
Right.
So that's another thing that we also have in-house. And, we just want to keep encouraging everyone to keep working on your music. Always try to get better at what you do. And also be a nice person.
Oh,
it helps.
Number one. That's the big thing.
Helps.
It helps. And yeah, be a nice person. And also, in your art, just focus on the truth. Don't try to, get into all these other feels and vibes. Just go for the truth in your music, because the truth is always going to speak out. Sam Cooke, he sang the truth. Anne Hathaway sang the truth. So it always, we always absorb the truth in their tone and their sound and their approach. And that's what I'm about. It's like really focusing on that, as far as even with Glrya, like just focusing on her truth. So that way it's her story. It's her, not my truth, not anybody else's truth. It's not, another artist from the past or whatever. No, it's her truth, what she feels, so I'm very much into focusing on that, So.
Nice. Thank you.
Yes. That warms my heart, Rock, to hear you, say those things.
Reverend Rock.
Well, I've been criticized, not to, but some people said, oh, Rahkeim controls Glrya. I was like, I don't think y'all know Glrya I don't think Glrya can be controlled. I don't know if y'all understand that. Like,
Oh man.
you know, it's crazy what people say to me. They be like, yo, you control her, or they say to her, your rock controls you and he does this. I'm like, I'm admitting you can't control her at all. She may agree to some things, but other than that, she cannot be controlled. I'm just letting you for the record.
There's always, it's always somebody that's going to be tapping in on the dynamics of anything that is working, right?
Yes.
It's always some voices in the background, It's interesting, we'll chop that up over dinner one day, but but it's funny. One of the things that I love most about this particular platform is that we had to, what I was finding out, and JaVonne and I have talked about it, is that the mold that, and I don't want to sound like an industry hater, but part of me is, because they have groomed and molded this particular perception, right, of how they slot, because genres weren't our thing, that's not something we created, right? We just we do music, and we're capable of doing music in every language that we can speak, to sell it, they have to categorize it, and they have to, it's almost like painting by numbers or dancing by numbers, and that's an inside joke. But it's funny to me sometimes when I think about it, because when we would get artists on, they would go, well, I don't want to come on the show till I have something to promote. We'd be like,
yes.
Like, what are you talking about? We're trying to have a conversation, and you are still going to be you, whether you're promoting something or not. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Oh, yeah. Like, we're having a conversation with you. It doesn't matter. We want to celebrate you. Celebrate the things that got us through. Can we get that? But they were programmed and thinking the old model is that you only did radio when you had something to promote, and we were trying to break out of that piece or break out of that thinking. It doesn't matter. So that's why in my head, like, if you look at my anything that I have music on, either whether it's my computer or laptop, phone, doesn't matter. Or it's timeless. I'll go from Glorilla to Billie Holiday. It doesn't matter.
Right.
My brain processes music. It doesn't process time. It doesn't process any of that stuff. It processes my mood. So that's the most you'll be able to tell by my playlist is what mood I was in when I made it. But
absolutely. And that's what I was thinking initially when I just threw like a smorgasbord of my favorite sounds into the radio station and didn't program it like at this time you're going to get this, at this time. I just thought that, and there's even like Red Fox and Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, every now and then they'll pop up and do it. It's just like the music in my mind, like the sounds. I just wanted, I think, like 100 years of Black sounds.
I love it.
I love that.
I love it.
That's a good project.
So, whatever, but I'm always up to something. I'm crazy as fuck, but
you're always up to something, but your heart is always in the right place too.
Yes,
like you
always.
really,
thank you.
You've been like the same person I met since day one. Like it's just divine,
just
crazy.
Just
not I would say crazy. I mean, eccentric and but you're a doer and you get it done and you do it your way. And I believe that we're doing it like our way, like
just the way you're doing it.
Yeah, like
thank you for that.
Yeah,
but I did realize that people need to know somewhat what they're going to get. People are not as free in the brain as I am. They just can't. They can't handle it. They need to.
It belongs to you, and now you have your process now.
So now even still, you will still get Mahalia Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
You will still get Michael Jackson. You will get Glorilla. Because she up in there too. You will get Ry'ann. It's just what time of the week, I'll say, you're more likely to get who and what.
This is who is it? Jimmy Iovine just said this is the year of the independent artist. Everybody wants to be all those signed artists. They want to be independent because they want to own it and do it their way instead of somebody telling them, you know, when they can go out, you know, when they can't go out, you know, when they can release the music, when they can't. Like we could do something. We could do a release once a month if we wanted to. You know, and I think that, like Terez was saying about a mold, like that old regime is done.
Thank God, because I was at a few Puffy parties. I'm glad.
Okay. Yeah. He went there.
I was out 12 midnight. I was gone. I was out.
Talking about,
So Rock, I got a question. Did he or did he not? Did he or did he not?
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I went to a party too, and was that in Copenhagen? Had a blast, you know. But I think that casting couch, that era, I pray that it's over. You know, I've seen a lot of young women, you know, have been damaged and they've been hurt and traumatized, and men too. Like, you know, that's just, you know, yeah. I mean, the stories are there because, you know, humans. Once you give a human a foot, an inch, they're gonna take it all the way to the moon. You know what I'm saying? And that's just our human behavior, our makeup. But a lot of people have been hurt in a lot of ways, and I've seen some of my favorite artists, and I've seen it there. You know, I see the hurt. You know, because we wear these things on our person, on our, you know, and it's just it's hard to see it. You know, in a lot of ways, like people always ask, how come you never got signed? I'm like, I think I was protected in a certain way, you know. I know a lot of artists that got signed, and man, like they can't even perform their own songs. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't want to, you know, because of the pain that's invested in doing them. You know, it could be a executive that like just broke them, and it's just I'm really glad that there's been an exposure of these behaviors that have to stop, and you don't have to go that route to be successful. You know, but that was the name of the game for many years in every genre, in every field, for actors, singers, dancers, athletes. Like, you know, it's all around. But that needs to end.
Yeah, thank you for taking it there, because you're right. You know, and particularly about it's in a lot of different genres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And JaVonne and I were talking, it is in social work. And we were talking about that the other day. It is everywhere. This predatory behavior, you know, but you know what? But God, because a lot of it, you know, and I don't know, I mean, I'm not a very religious person. I am more spiritual, but, you know, some say this had to happen, you know, because I think it's very arrogant of mankind, to think that when the universe is tired of all this shit, it just won't shake us all off of it, you know, and start all over, because it has the capacity. So we either better get this together, or it'll take care of us in its entirety, you know.
You know what? Thank you. I can get off of the call. You guys got it. I love everything she said. JaVonne, Terez, I'm gone. You said it. A mouthful
in a minute. Like
that is spiritual insight on a 1,000. Thank you. I'm gone. I'm signing off.
All right, Reverend is signing off.
I'm signing off. She hit the nail on the head.
All right. So yesterday we tried to. Well, we didn't try. We did what we did, and to save me a whole bunch of editing and work that I probably won't do until next year sometime. Because I just got too many things to do.
Now listen, now you got
Jerry will tell you, I just have like a rough shit. It's just a lot. But what's easier to do is if we redo your rapid fire.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because, we can.
Let me get ready.
Words, and you know, I will work that out, and then after that we'll do the drops. And if there's anything else that you want us to know, and you'll let us know where they can find you and your music and everything, right?
Yes.
But let's do the rapid fire first, okay? Rez, tell her again.
You want to start with the introduction of it, or you want me, because she knows what it is. So do you want me to go right into it?
You can start with an introduction for those people who are watching. Hey, Eugenia, I see you on Facebook, and George DeLong.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah. Please let everyone know what rapid fire is.
All right. Rapid fire is a word association game that many of you may have seen or heard before. It gives us a peek behind the veil of our various guests, you know. So I said how it works is I'll say a word and she says what immediately comes to mind. There are no rules. This is her mind. It's a peek behind the veil of what she thinks about certain things. It's very triggering. I'll start off and then JaVonne will bring up the rear. You ready, Glo?
I can't help it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
It's fun. It's fun.
I'm ready.
All right. Okay, so our first word for you is beauty.
Beauty is, I'll say, heart.
Lyrics.
Am I explaining or no? Just saying it.
Whatever comes to mind. I don't control
Okay.
that.
If you want to explain it, you can.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. So lyrics. Reflections.
So you cue me when you want me to go to the next word, because I don't know how or when you're gonna, you know.
Oh,
so.
okay. Next word.
Okay. Sex.
Ooh, necessary.
Melody.
Melody. Melody. Spiritual.
Background vocals.
Necessary. Experience. Necessary. Backgrounds, it can give you so many different layers when performing and on when it's recorded too, but yes, necessary.
Ambiance.
Candles. Love candles. That can make or break the ambiance.
Touring.
Love to do it with my family. Without, the last time I toured with the artist, I got super sick and I said, I'm not doing this no more. This is not for me anymore. So love to do it. Love the experiences. You get to see other places, but I'm so blessed that I get to do it with my mate and with my child. And yes.
Minnie Riperton.
Angel. Voice of angel. Straight from God. Straight. It's I think that she's definitely special, that the gift that she harnessed and had. Angel.
Because I'm who I am, Eric B. and Rahkeim.
Oh. Okay. Let's say, oh man.
Oh, so there was the okay.
Oh, that
sound right.
Those are the first words that came to her mind. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. No, Eric B. and Rahkeim. Damn, my mom had the I would say foundation, the pioneers. Yep.
And my last one for you is going to be, I think I said this to you yesterday too, Leontine Price.
That's the grand diva. The grand diva. Not only diva in the sense of what she did, because she was one of the first, because of how she carried herself and the example that she gave, and that still and gives, because she still gives life to many vocalists. And I mean, yeah, you that's who you study. Grand dame.
Aha. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing more sexy to me than someone who is in their space and doing what they love and also knows the homework, knows the history, You just don't. The room didn't arrive when you jumped in it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's been here. You have to, respect and, go ahead. Thank you, Glo.
Thank you.
Ron, you're up next.
I'm gonna piggyback off of Terez and say sexy.
Sexy?
Yeah.
So sex and sexy.
Sexy.
First thing, right?
Yeah.
I got some sexy legs.
You better know it. Okay.
No, I really I like my, you gotta use what you got to get what you want.
You ain't lying. You know how many people I had to fight in nightclubs because of Glrya and them damn legs?
No, this lady, she was like, you really sing good. She was like, but your damn legs. I was like,
nice.
And it's just natural. I'm not mad at it. You use what you got to get
what you want.
Okay.
Glrya and them damn. Okay, anyway. Soul food.
Ooh. Soul food. My mom's cooking. She taught me how to do it. She don't cook like she used to, but I'm grateful that I could I took over. She passed the baton. I said baton. The baton, and yes, it's you have to do that, and it shows that the food ain't good. That kind of shows that you didn't really want to do it, so I don't really want it. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that's from the heart. So I said, I enjoy cooking. I love doing it. Like Quincy and Rahkeim act like I'm the best cook in the world. And I'm like,
okay. All right, Quincy Jones.
Ooh, the architect. Professor, he's another person that made. I mean, all of the please history makers, but he really made his own lane. He started with the horn, and he built really solid relationships that really lasted and were able to take him many, many places. And then I love the fact that, again, showing timeless. I think he got his first platinum song or a record he was in his 60s or something. I love how his music was timeless. It didn't matter. People why are you doing this and why are you choosing him to produce Michael Jackson, and asking him why was he going to work with Quincy Jones. He's like, I have to work with Quincy Jones, and I love how he just continued. You just have to keep going. People are going to always have something to say. So I say the architect, Professor.
Because I know you, I'm going to say Whitney Houston.
So the first time I ever recorded in the studio, my cousin's dad took us to the studio, and we did The Greatest Love of All, and we did Jody Watley's Looking for a New Love. And my cousin, she was a rapper and I was a singer, so I had to sing all the parts. And I think I may have been 10 or so. And Whitney, so that's who I of course, started imitating and practicing too. Whitney, man, you could tell not only was she gifted with looks and voice, you could tell that she really cared. And I think people think that it's, you could be cute, you can have the voice. No, she really cared about people and the things that she did behind the scenes. It shows you why she was even able to, why people were attracted to the soul of Whitney. So I would say, misunderstood. And I think she was, trapped in she was born that way. She was born this way. She looked that way. She, that she really wanted to be who she was. And I think that's terrible that she couldn't. Whitney was, I think, angel too. Misunderstood angel. Let people be who they are, especially when they that again, industry BS,
Angel. My next word is angel.
Your next word is angel. Protector. Protection.
Scorpio.
Fierce.
Music.
Music. Powerful. Music is powerful. Music can change your mood. It can change your day. Music has the you know, it can, people will kill. You know what I'm saying? Still kill, you know, and yeah, powerful.
Friendship.
Friendship. Friendship, I'm going to say friendships change. I'm going to say that as we shift in our chapters, like friendships change, but the ones that are solid, you know, no matter if we come together once a year, like I could see you once a year. I could see you. I could talk to you once every 5. I have friends that I talk to. We text each other, and the love is always there. So I say shift. They shift, and I think that we should be allowed to shift within our friendships and still hold them tight. You know. So shifting, ever shifting.
Mm-hmm. Sugar bar.
Oh, sugar bar. I'm gonna just say Nick and Val. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That was my first gig in New York City. Was because of Miss T. Rest in peace, Miss T. Rest in peace, Nick Ashford. That was my first gig in New York, and that was in 2001, 2002. They took me. I was able to sing on the road, go do a background. I did some studio work for them. I sang on Oprah Winfrey's birthday song. Like, yeah, that's I met Ray Chew at the Sugar Bar. So that's where I got my start. You know, when you could go to open mic and really, you know, be seen and cast and, you know, hired. And yeah, I will forever be grateful. Like that's it. You know, and from going to the Sugar Bar, yeah, I met Sean Jamel and, you know, who was, you know, worked with Faith Evans. It just, yeah, Sugar Bar, like the experiences I had, I met Jesse Jackson there, Patti LaBelle, Eartha Kitt, Roberta Flack, Maya Angelou, like, oh please, like, and then Freddie Jackson, like, you know, I just those experiences don't happen anymore. Well, a lot of those people, they're not here anymore either, you know. But I will forever be grateful for the Sugar Bar. Yeah, like that's forever in my a place in my heart, and it's just. It's the culture, you know, is changed in open mics. You know, I mean, there's no more Village Underground, and you know, you can go to Village Underground with Ron Grant and see Prince. You know, whoever's in town would go. Like, that's not happening like that. You know, so it's really unfortunate because, you know, the world has changed so much. You know.
Shout out to Cheryl Pepsi for keeping that culture alive with. We got. That's why we gotta support our live musicians. You know,
right.
When they are doing. I know the Sugar Bar still has their open mics on Thursdays, I believe it is, and Darius Booker over there when he does in his room. You know, like, listen, it is still a showdown in there when y'all get together. You know, but that culture has to stay alive. It cannot.
It's just shifted. I mean, the New York, the world has shifted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's just. I mean, Nick's presence. I mean, Nick. I mean, come on. Like, you know, whoever can't get that experience, I'm like, man, Nick was so supportive. Like,
he's not the sweetest man.
Oh man,
like, he was somebody to love.
Yeah, somebody to know.
Yeah. So my last word is the word I gave you yesterday. Well, actually, I shouldn't even do that because you gave such a nice story. But I have to say it again, Chaka Khan. I have to say Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. I have to say it every time I think about her. Chaka Khan. Actually, I have Chaka Khan in my basement.
Did you just say that out loud? Like,
yeah. I always have to like grip my toes when she starts talking about Shaka because it's 6 degrees is no separation there. Like we gotta be in rooms sometimes with folks. And it's like, oh.
I think Shaka is. Oh man, you talk about the architect. Shaka is. She's still. That's mother. That's Shaka is. She fearless. Shaka.
Warrior queen. Yep.
Oh man. Warrior. Yep. And I'm just grateful that I got to meet her and be in her presence a few times and just be in the room with her.
Yeah.
I never got to sing for her backgrounds because it was like, personal time. But man, I know all the lyrics, and if she ever need me, I know all the backgrounds.
Thank you so much, Jen. I think I actually have video somewhere. I really need to clean out all the stuff I have, but I think I have video of you singing "Sweet Thing" at the last show you did for me.
Oh yeah?
I think that's the song I asked you to sing, and I think you sang that. I think I have that in video. I have to look for that. If I have it, I'll send it to you.
Thank
you.
I
But
would love
I have to say that you are a dope friend. You are a beautiful human being.
Thank you.
You're just wonderful inside and out, and just a nice, wonderful person.
And that's the highest accolade right there.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Mm-hmm. A dope friend, a dope human. You know what I mean? A dope human.
She's not trying to hurt nobody.
But I'm fiercely protective of.
But she is fiercely, as you should be. Shit.
And as you are, Scrappy Doo.
That's right. Once you mine, you my friend, you my anything. I'm a protect you. You might that's my friend now. Sorry.
But friends are battle tested. You know what I mean? Friends are they go through the fire with you, and they they celebrate your highs and they support you in your lows. Like they're battle tested, and you cannot take them for granted. And you will get life on your ass and you a bunch of infiltrators. You got to be able to sort them out. You know what I mean? Because folks, trust me. When
you could trust people, and they end up not being who you thought you were. You could be dating representatives as friends.
What?
And then you find out eventually who they really were all along.
That's a lesson I have had to, which has made me even more protective. Is that I realized as a friend, like I open up my whole world. Like, come over here, meet me there. Let's go meet this person. I'm like, okay, girl, like you gotta stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I be wanting everybody, everybody doesn't have the same heart, right?
Right.
So that's a lesson that I'm probably sick of getting, and
but you know what it's designed to do? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Glrya. Because and having my own experience with that, it's designed to remind you that to keep your own circle and never ever take it for granted. And everybody is not supposed to be on the inside track. It's designed to, because before we give our hearts, we have to make sure that we're protecting them as well. And I don't mean like guard it, because there's a difference between guarding and protecting them, because everybody ain't supposed to have access. The devil busy, and the devil ain't gonna show up at your door looking like nothing but chocolate cake or what you love, The devil know exactly what you love,
Yep.
So you just gotta make sure it reinforces that if I can bring you some, alternative way of thinking about it, Go ahead, please.
No, I appreciate that. The lessons that they belong, our lessons belong to each individual. And, I take mine and I'm like, okay, I got it now. But then I'll end up, doing something else for somebody, and so that may be a lesson that I never stop getting, because I do have a big heart.
And it's okay to do things for people, It's just make sure that you don't give any more than you can afford, whether it be money, whether it be in action, because make sure you don't give away something that if you don't get it back, you good. You just that was something like if a kid comes right now and says, "Hey, can I have 50 cents?" Yeah, I'll give you 50 cents. Here you go. I'll give it back. you have that. And if they give it back, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's for them when they give it back.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But if
Yeah.
you're talking $500 now, that's something different.
Establish your nucleus, you know, what beyond anything else is never going to get penetrated, and then you have your layers, you know what I mean? And just because you're a giver, and that's not going to change, and that's, you know, and God designed your heart, you know.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna give it to.
And you would take her.
Yeah, take her.
And your mind is always in the nasty gutter.
It is. I try so hard.
Scorpio ass. I want to give a shout out to Nicole and Asia over at the Sugar Bar too.
And Val.
Val, yes. But Nicole and Asia specifically because they're the second generation of Nick and Val, and they're keeping the movement forward, you know, in the background. And I don't think we highlight them enough either. Of course, Auntie Val gets all the accolades. We love you, Auntie Val, for sure.
Yes, and thank you. Thank you. And shout out to Freddie Jackson too.
Yes.
Hey, Freddie Jackson. Okay, so Glrya, now let's do the drop for the show. So for this you're gonna say, hi, I'm Glrya Ry'ann, and you're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. And this is gonna be a visual one, so you're gonna, I don't know, however you wanna make it do what it.
All right, you ready? Are you ready?
We're ready.
Are we ready? Hello, I'm Glrya Ry'ann, Glrya, and I'm in the basement. We're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. Thank you for being in the basement with us.
That's so cute. That was so cute. That was good. That was a good one. So now this one is for the radio station. Nobody's gonna see you, but they will hear you. And this is gonna be played. Did you hear the drop that I made for your stuff? Wait, I sent you the email.
Yeah.
You didn't click on the drop. So anyway.
Let me see the email. Wait a minute now.
You don't have to listen now.
Not now, but it's in the email thread.
It's in the email where there's a drop that I made specifically for you. But after this month, when you are no longer, let's just say, the artist of the month, the drop that you make now is going to be the drop that's heard before your songs play.
Gotcha. So
you're going to say your name. Hi, I'm Glrya Ry'ann, and you're listening to the JBR Internet Radio. You're listening to WJBR Internet Radio. You can sing it, you can say it, you can slay it.
Oh. Hi, this is Glrya Ry'ann, Glrya, and you're listening to WJBR Internet Radio. We here. This where we at. Thank you, thank you.
Definitely. That's a good one. I want one more.
Okay. Right now?
Yep.
Right now.
Right now. Right now. Hello, this is Glrya Ry'ann, Glrya. Yes. And we are listening to, I keep saying we. Hello, this is Glrya Ry'ann, Glrya. And I'm listening to WJBR Internet Radio.
That's what's up.
Nice.
All right. Thank you. So now I want you to tell everybody.
Yes.
How they can find you on social media, where they can find your music, and how, well, I guess, your show is sold out. So
it is sold out.
You ain't got no standing room up in there?
Huh?
It's sold. You ain't got no standing room up in there.
It's standing, so we're gonna release standing room tickets the day of on Friday.
See there? And he's got that. Yeah, that's what y'all gotta ask the question.
That was smart.
Yep. Gotta ask the right questions.
Yep.
So tell us about the show, and then tell us about how they can reach out to you.
Yes.
Get tickets for the show, the standing room only, or just whatever else contacting wise.
So February 13th at 7 p.m. in Farmville, North Carolina will be the Roberta Flack tribute concert. it is happening because Roberta Flack taught music and history in Farmville, North Carolina, at a historic all-black high school, HB Suggs. And she was straight out of college, and people still don't know that. And the timing of this happening, she passed away a year ago. It's her year anniversary. She was born in February, passed in February. We know February is Black History Month, Valentine's. So, I mean, it's really a beautiful time to just give thanks to her and her gifts and her talents, and the fact that this hasn't happened, like, in Farmville. We're really excited that the Roberta Flack Foundation will be participating. They're going to give away a scholarship to a deserving student for piano lessons. Her cousin is coming to town, Carol Wright Hovey, and we're bringing musicians from New York. We know that she was born in North Carolina, and she, is from here, but she moved to New York, and she has roots in DC. She went to Howard, so just bringing where she left a piece of herself, bringing it here, where she also taught. So I'm very excited about that. The support has been amazing. There'll be a proclamation from the town given on her behalf. Her cousin will be receiving that to declare February 13th for Roberta Flack Day. So that's amazing. And it's really exciting. And it's about time.
And you guys put this together. It's important to know you guys put this together to do it,
Yeah, this is my first time producing. I mean, I produce like my own shows at at the Sugar Bar, and I've done my own shows and put it together, but to put it on this level, I mean, the theater holds 220 people. So it's amazing that, that how it came together very organically. It wasn't anything forced. And the town, I mean, like, I love like how the community really jumped in to support it, and
sold out. And I'm excited.
Nice.
I'm excited too.
That's a big deal.
It is.
So, how can people find your music? Oh, I saw you on the show, and I saw you on the news, and oh my God, you have such a beautiful voice and a nice husband. Could you please tell us how we can follow you?
So my Instagram is official Glrya, official Glrya. That is just my name is Glrya GL, Ry'ann RYA. So we just shorten it, and it still spells Glrya. People are like, why did you do that? And I did that because I needed to give new energy to my creative endeavors. As Glrya Ry'ann, I've done a lot of background work. I've done the songs that you played. I work with many artists. And once I did do this shift of just changing my name, shortening it to Glrya, which is Glrya, that's when I had my first billboard in Times Square. Rahkeim was behind. He manages me and also his business endeavors. So that's when we had 250,000 streams with the song I'll Go Down, which is now Walk in the Room. It was some really nice shifts that happened. So we did that during the pandemic. Pandemic was a big shift for us, for my family, period. We moved to North Carolina. That was never on the radar. So and then we like did all this new music, and just it really shifted us to do music for television. That's when we started working with A&E Television, Lifetime Networks, History Channel. So grateful for that. So yes, official Glrya. You can also go on the Rahkeim Walker page. You see our music there, RahkeimWalker.com. And same thing on Facebook is still Glrya Ry'ann. So
So many great things happening. I'm so proud of you, sis. I can't even. My heart is swelling.
Never give up. Not giving up.
That's what's up. You just keep grinding. As long as there's breath, you got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep walking in your anointing for sure.
As old as I am, I'm going.
Thank you. I'm grateful for it all. Grateful, and I love this life. Like of course things come and go. We have hardships, great times. But I'm grateful for it all. Really. Yep. So more music to come, more shows and productions, and all the things.
Awesome.
And I might even shift into having my own show that I'm gonna have you on my show.
That's and I want
bang, bang.
I want to be on the show.
Bang, bang.
I am working on a podcast.
And I'm gonna be like, yes, well, I remember when.
I'm working on a podcast. You'll hear more about that. We did a little clip on my Instagram. Yeah, it'll be.
What's the show going to be about?
So this is okay. So speaking of the songs that you heard that Rahkeim has now reproduced, some of them, it's going to be called the Remix Re-Release, and it's giving artists a chance to talk about their songs that haven't come out, talk about songs that they had to go back in and that it's behind the scenes stories that people have not heard of the creative process and how we have to do it and start it again. So it's release, and it's a new release on your music, on your creative projects, on the writing, because the writing, those stories are still ours, and nobody should have to be able to hold your artistic endeavors hostage. So
yes,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm gonna tell some stories that people ain't gonna like though, but
listen, we're in the era of truth telling, honey. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna tell my story, and they ain't gonna like it, but I'm gonna tell it.
Tell your story.
I've been writing songs since I was a child. Okay, been writing them songs. Hell, matter of fact, the way I met you, Terez, is because of a song I wrote. You probably don't even know that backstory.
No, I don't.
I met you because of a song that I wrote.
Ooh.
Because that's how I met your wife. Because I wrote this song.
You write the songs that make the whole world sing.
I tried.
Is that Fifth Dimension?
No, that's Fifth Dimension. Nice.
Is that the Carpenters?
I think I want to say Barry Manilow. I gotta check.
It's Barry.
Oh, Manilow.
Yeah, but speaking of Fifth Dimension, the founder and one of the singers, I can't remember his name right now, of the Fifth Dimension just passed away at age 90. That's a long, beautiful, long life.
Wait a minute, no, it wasn't. Who just passed away? It wasn't Billy or Marilyn, right?
No, it was it was the guy. His name starts with an M. I can't think of it. Milton, I think his name was.
Okay.
Something like that.
Oh. Yeah, Fifth Dimension.
The tall, light-skinned guy with the light eyes.
Okay. I know the face. I just can't say the name.
But he just passed away this week. But yeah, no, I had written a marriage equality song, and Cheryl and I did a video, and I was sending it to everybody, and I sent it to Monifa, and I didn't know her at the time. I was just sending it to everybody. Everybody, look at my video, right? And Mo actually responded that the video was beautiful and it made her cry.
Oh.
And I was like, "You're my new best friend." She was like, "Can I share this with my friends?" I said, "Please share it with your friends."
Nice.
And, and I was determined to get to know her from that. And
shout out to Monifa. Shout out to Monifa.
Yeah.
And it turns out that, this is definitely a sidebar and a digress, as JaVonne has 50,000 things. But it turns out that Monifa is my sister from another mister. When I see
dope AF, dope AF.
When I see her, I'm just ready to start laughing. Even though she be serious, I'll be laughing. She's funny, but she's smart. She's so smart. She's deep. She's fucking everything. But even when I'm down,
y'all got your own thing.
It's a whole different.
She's many layers. That one.
But you too, Glow. You speak you see, but you be seeing through me. Even I don't want
me.
Yeah, you, because I don't want everybody to know what I be really thinking.
First of all, the Scrappy Doo reference, like you really,
it's perfect.
You really have to know a person to call them Scrappy Doo. And Scrappy Doo was one of my favorites anyway. So when I heard that,
too.
It fits.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
Wait,
Glrya
can
gave
you
me
do me a
that
favor
nickname.
and put you in AI? Can you like?
Oh, snap. That's
Oh, that was good. That was good.
yeah, because yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry. Hey Jerry. Jerry's like, hi, Miss Thing.
Not Miss Thing.
That's what she told
You
Jerry.
need to give him the right pronunciation.
I told him, I said, call me Miss Thing.
Miss Thing or Miss Thang? Which one?
No,
is
not Miss Thang, because I don't think Jerry's up to that. But I'm like, call me
help
Miss
him. You're gonna have to help him. You gave him everything else.
Gave him everything. Teach him how to bop, walk with a rhythm.
Help him out, John.
Anyway, y'all, I love y'all both.
Love you too. Love you guys.
Time for me to settle down and then get up.
2 hours. I gotta go get some. I gotta go cook, y'all.
I know, and I gotta eat. So love y'all. Listen,
thank you for doing this again for me. I appreciate it.
I wouldn't do it for another soul.
Listen,
Except for
please.
maybe Shaka Khan, if she wanted me to do it twice, I'd do it twice.
I think you do it twice. Twice.
Exactly.
You
definitely deserved a glitch-free.
Thank you.
Situation.
Yes. And please, if you post something from yesterday, don't post it.
No, I don't think she released it, but people grab stuff and run with it. But just when she puts it together the way she does, it's
don't do it.
It'll be like next year anyway. Well,
okay.
Yeah.
All
right.
Well, I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you for your time.
Love you back.
I do not take you for granted, Terez and JaVonne. I enjoy being in the basement. Anytime I need me in the basement, just let me know. I'll come to the basement.
Yeah, and when you have something going on, let us know.
I will. And she said, Terez said, I don't gotta do it when I have something. I can just come on next week. So
yeah. Well, we won't be on next week, but if you want to.
I may just go in the basement without y'all.
Yeah, you can do that. You always welcome in the basement.
Knock on the door. You know how to get us.
Shaka Khan is down here. Hi, Shaka
Khan. And with that said, peace, party people. Ha ha.
Matter of fact, hey Shaka, what you up to?
You can hear it. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Even if you cannot stay, think you are the one for me. Here is where you want to be. I just want to satisfy. You're not mine, I can't deny. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now and I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet thing. Oh, you're my everything. Oh, sweet thing. Oh, you're my everything. Yes, you are. I wish you were my lover, but you act so undercover. To love each other my whole life long, be it right or be it wrong. Only what you make me, baby. Don't walk away, don't be so shady. Don't want your mind, don't want your money. These words I'm saying, they may sound funny, but oh, you're my everything. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, you're my everything. Yes, you are. Yeah.
basement, no longer alone. With my homegirl Terez on the microphone. Music politics are just chatting it up. Brunch in the basement, see that's what's up. You never know who might run through. Legendary artist or someone brand new. You miss a lot when you miss one day. At least that's what I heard somebody say. But it doesn't really matter what whoever says. It's always a good show with JaVonne and Terez. Yeah. Brunch in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. Yeah. Let's see who we got today or what we doing today or whatever it is, it's gonna be good. Woo!
I love you all so much.
Just the first thing that
Adam and Eve.
we can see you now.
I know, and thank God.
Yeah. That's generally the response we get from everybody, but we keep it clean.